What's up, guys? I was thinking
Hey,
about while the countdown thing was going down, I was thinking how annoying the YouTube Premiere music is. It was just, I don't know. You don't do premieres all that often, I don't think, but the
I don't
Premiere
think
music.
I've never done one. I've never done
Oh,
one.
you should. They're a ton of fun, but the
I
music
might
is.
have to do one.
Yeah, it's a thing. So, anyways, what's up, everybody? Hope everybody's doing well. As I lost my mouse between two different monitors, there we go. There's the chat. Now I can actually see the chat. Hope everybody's doing well. It's been an adventure day over here on my end. So, I hope you guys are doing well.
Okay.
We've got. I had to take dog to the vet, so that was fun. And then we've had thunderstorms, which he does not like thunderstorms at all. So there's that. And then his sister's just like, what's going on? She could care less. And Tucker. So anyways, Tucker's doing fine for those who know Tucker, see him on Instagram lives and whatnot. So, but Justin's also got a guest.
She's finally. It's also thunderstorming here, and she also doesn't like it. And finally, she's sat down. She's literally been running around the house all morning, and finally, she's sitting here, calm-ish. So. Hopefully she remains here. Now she's been activated. Go back to sleep. Hopefully she doesn't disturb too much. Oh, she's back. She's back.
Oh no.
It's all right.
We've got a thunder coat for Tucker. So whenever the storms start going, it's like one of those.
She is wearing a Love Heart jumper, which is nice. Very fashionable, of course.
You got to keep up with trends.
Oh, of course. But yes, she is not a fan of the storms. Yeah.
Well, hopefully they pass by quickly, and that's over. I think ours are over with. I think we're done with them, but hopefully we'll see. It's going to be one of those things. But welcome back. It's been a couple weeks.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
You've been making like 7,000 videos between the last time we chatted. So
yeah, a lot. Of course, as always, there's a huge pile of stuff on the floor right now that I have to do today. Probably not all of it today because I'd die. Right. But a lot of third-party stuff. So yes, a lot more coming. And my Black Series Mando helmet replacement, because of course the one that I got had that chrome on the visor, the replacement is here. So now I can say that I also own the Black Series helmet about 1 million months after everyone else. So
yes, but
it's beautiful. Fantastic. It is. I actually like it better than the Innovos one, which is crazy to say. So comparing it to the Innovos one, I like the chrome on the Hasbro one better. It's lighter, which means you can wear it for longer, and it also has detail on the inside, obviously, and the light up plus the torch thing, which, by the way, was the scariest thing I've ever tried to do, was snapping that stupid torch onto the side of that helmet. Yeah,
I didn't even bother. I didn't.
Just don't. It is so scary. You're having to pry against that chrome, and you're like, I don't want to scratch it.
No, I could care less about that.
Yeah,
that's not a thing. Although
the lights on the inside are cool.
Hasbro needs to do the flamethrower gauntlet.
Oh,
they should do that. Right?
I'd like to get the Whistling Birds one. Imagine the Whistling Birds one, and it lights up. That'd be awesome.
Right? Hasbro lifted up. Like, we need to. You made the Infinity Gauntlet, a Nano Gauntlet, Hulk. We just give us a Mando Gauntlet. That's what I'm talking about. So
I'm hoping, and I don't know if they will ever be able to do this, but I'm hoping they do a line of Star Wars blasters in the Black Series line. They've done lightsabers. They're doing helmets. Nerf is doing the Amber Phase pulse rifle, but it's like this weird, chubby, short thing. I just love to see a Hasbro prop replica blaster series, or other props like thermal detonators and various other miscellaneous Star Wars props in this Black Series line. I think they could do a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, if they painted up a blaster as well as they did that Mando helmet, it would be pretty nice. I mean,
put some metal in there.
Hans Blaster. We should have a proper one of those that you don't have to make one out of customized old pieces. And
agreed.
Yeah.
Hopefully one day.
Yeah.
Hey, I agree, Linda.
Linda's on money. Gravity charges. Interesting. That would be cool too. Yeah, it's gonna be an adventure. Who knows what the heck they're gonna do? I don't know. But we got a pile of stuff to chat about tonight. So I have not prepped. I've not prepped Justin on anything we're going to discuss.
No,
because it's more fun that way.
Of course.
I recently watched. You did a video with Jim Mint on statues versus figures, which is pretty freaking good. So go watch that, guys.
Thank you.
Go watch that video. It's on both channels. Is it the same video on both channels? I don't even know.
It's the same meat, but the intro and the conclusion are different on both.
Gotcha. Okay. So the info is the same. Check out Justin's version of it on his channel.
Thank you.
But it was a few days ago. Go check it out. There was some good stuff in there. And you guys made some good points on the statues deal. And I thought it was kind of funny because about 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, I don't even know. I don't know if you know the Batman statue collector. If you've ever seen his channel.
I do.
But we actually have, we're actually doing a collab as well. We're going to do 2 separate videos.
Nice.
And so he went on vacation. We were supposed to record it week before last, and then I ran out of time. I just had no time. And then he goes, "I'm going on vacation." I said, "Okay, that's fine. We'll do something when you get back." So
I find the timing with these things is the hardest. Like Jem Mint and I would get an email from him. It's like, "Oh, we need to push it back because I got in-laws coming," and then I had something. Steph had to stay home for something, and then I was like, "I can't do it. Steph's going to be home, and we want to do this live stream or whatever together," and it pushed back and it pushed back. So yeah, I feel you. I know the pain when it comes to scheduling
it's
this
like,
stuff.
When you get the statues and the figures, it's like Ghostbusters where they're crossing the streams.
Yeah.
Something's going to happen. I don't know what.
I think next I want to do a collab with like Fwoosh or something, maybe about 6-inch versus 1/6 scale or 1/12 scale versus 1/6 scale. I think that'd be fun as well.
I'll catch this action.
Oh yeah. I just got him recently. Actually, he was about $1 million here in Australia. He wasn't actually. It was 60.
Wow.
But yeah. Anyway, I like it.
Yeah, that was an exclusive here as well. At GameStop, I think maybe.
Yes, EB Games is what it is.
I didn't pick that one up. I've picked up quite a few Black Series figures over the time, and literally I have 90% of them are in box in my overflow room, just sitting there because I don't have anywhere to display them. You buy them because it's an interim thing. There's no Hot Toys out. You want something cool. They're pretty good as well. And they're relatively inexpensive. I just got the Disney Plus wave of Marvel Legends for the cap. I built the wings, my first Build-A-Wing set. So I did that. I never buy Marvel Legends, but I bought them. So they are displayed behind me, but for how long, I don't know. Yeah. They're fun. The Black Series figures, I like Army building them. The clones.
Yep.
Anytime they drop a clone trooper, I'm like, okay, I got to buy that.
I think I need to get that that ARC Trooper Echo. I think, and maybe Obi-Wan and Anakin. They've just gone up for pre-order with Zing Pop Culture as our retail. They're exclusive to somewhere. Walmart.
Yeah.
Target.
Here. Yeah, I actually have Echo. Actually, speak of the devil, I have Echo right here.
Oh, beautiful. It's just so weird because we have Target here. Like, what? Yeah. Why would we not get the Target exclusive at Target? We have Target. It's not like some foreign entity. It's very odd.
I actually found the entire wave. They had like 6 of each of the entire wave. They had Anakin and Obi-Wan and Hawk, the pilot and all that kind of stuff. And I had them all in my cart. And I was like, cool, I'm going to get the whole wave, whatever. And then I was like, you know what? I know what's going to happen. They're going to end up in a room. So I bought 2 Echo. I bought 1 to unbox and 1 to leave on card. And I left the other ones there. I was like, screw it.
Fair enough.
But I'm all about the troopers, man. I'm in on those.
I know.
I like army building. Have you guys? Oh, here's a question here. Jason says, "Have you ever considered reviewing 112 Mezco?" I have not. It's not my.
I will be. Actually,
there you go.
So you've probably noticed, anyone who follows my channel, that I've been reviewing more 112 scale stuff. I just did the Sentinel Miles recently. So anything announced after December 2020 from Mafex, Mezco, Figuarts, I will be reviewing on the channel. And I have been doing Dragon Ball Figuarts, Marvel, DC. So yeah, I will be doing Mezco as well. Anything that was released or announced, after December 2020, because that's when that deal started with Toys Wonderland. So now they are officially allowed to sell Mezco Mafex and Figuarts. So they're not doing the whole what do you call, where they buy them on the market and then sell them. They're not doing the whole third-party reseller. They're officially able to sell them.
They're distributed. That's what's nice.
Correct. They're distributing, and they've got McFarlane now as well. So I don't know if I'm going to be doing McFarlane. They've got Revoltech with Amazing Yamaguchi, those super articulated, crazy-looking figures. So they've got that as well. The only one they don't have is Hot Toys, of course. Right. So we'll see how that goes. Oh yeah, that I don't. I don't know about that. Yeah. It's weird because they should be able to, because they are technically a Hong Kong-based business. It's just that they sell international. But I don't know if Sideshow has the exclusive rights to be selling international just because they are international. I don't know what. It's some sort of legal thing. So who knows? Who knows?
I'm sure there's some strange document somewhere that has all that.
But yeah, absolutely some document that says,
do you, so when you unbox all, what's your plan for all these things? Are you going to set up like a 1/12 room, or
currently my 1/12 stuff is literally
non-stop. Like there's
they are non-stop. Luckily the import stuff is not as it doesn't come out as often as the US based stuff like Marvel Legends, whatnot. Luckily I'm not doing that, and I don't think I will. I don't think so. So they maybe 1 a month, 2 a month. So that's not that bad. Currently, they're just sitting in a pile over there on the side.
I feel your pain. Piles.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to set up a 1/12 scale to say. A lot of people tell me I should, but my bread and butter is 1/6 scale, and I don't really like, in my main collection room, that is, I don't like messing with different scales. It drives me kind of crazy. I like everything to be consistent. I like everything to be the same scale. So I don't know if I'm ever going to set up a display. I kind of call me a hoarder. I just like keeping them. I like knowing I have them. Sometimes I'll sell them, though. Like if it's a license that I really don't care about. Trying to think of an example because I care about a lot of stuff. But if it's a weird license like Naruto, for instance, I don't know anything about Naruto. But I was recently sent the 1/6 scale Naruto figure by a new company. They've just picked up a license. They're officially licensed. And I think it's Zen something. I'll be reviewing it, but I don't know if I'm going to keep it. 9 times out of 10, I watch the show after I've done the review. And then I decide to keep it because I now have something that I care about.
After you've pronounced all the names wrong.
Of course. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. And people tell me nonstop in the comments. But the funny thing is that I have gotten things wrong, but people head down to the comments to tell me. But what they don't realize is that they're keeping the interaction up by constantly going down to the comments and telling me, hey, you've done this wrong, you've said this wrong. And I'm sitting there like, I did that wrong, but thank you. You're keeping the interaction.
I did it wrong on purpose.
Oh, it's crossed my mind, but no, I haven't done that yet. Any of my mistakes are true mistakes for now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Mistakes are a thing in YouTube. It's a thing.
Oh my god. The one most annoying thing are the stupid blasters that come with clones. DC-15A or S or C. I look it up on one place and I'm like, okay, I've got the info. It's a DC-15A. Done. It's solved. And then I'll say it in the review and then 50 people will be like, no, it's the DC-15S. The A is this one. I'm like, oh my god. I literally looked this up.
I should totally start doing that to get corrected. But honestly, I'm just like, it's a rifle blaster. Because
it's exhausting. It is exhausting.
It's crazy.
Now I just say, this is the long rifle.
Are you telling me that on YouTube, there are people who in the comments section will correct you or critique?
Absolutely.
Is that a thing?
Absolutely.
Yeah. I thought it was only me. Oh my god.
No. Look, I don't really understand the whole thing. Like, okay, I got the name wrong, but who cares if I know what the right name is as long as you know? Like, it doesn't. Like they want me to be this all-powerful knowledge base. But I'm sorry, I don't know everything about everything. I wish I did. Sometimes I just don't. I'm sorry.
Wait a minute. Oh, this is the one. People make mistakes on YouTube. No. Yeah, it's a thing.
I had a bad one. I had a bad one last week.
Let me tell you about a mistake I made this week.
Okay, all right, let's hear it.
This is anybody who's ever made a video, I guarantee you has done this. All right, so I use a Rode microphone, and it's got a power switch on the top, whatever. And you can set different gain levels or whatever, and it goes to a camera. Anyways, I was using a different camera for video, and had it plugged in, whatever, and had to, I didn't like the angle, so I moved the camera around, came out here, recorded the video, recorded this 20-minute video, loaded the footage, and the audio was, I was like, what the hell's going on with this audio? It sounds like the internal microphone, onboard microphone of this camera. And I had this like this ridiculous echo, and I'm going, what the hell? So instead of uploading that, I re-recorded the entire flipping video because the cable was like ever so tight, just off the thing. Dude, I was mad. I was like, oh man,
God damn.
And I've done it where that was that, and I've had other ones where like the battery would die, and I'm like, oh,
yep.
So you guys wonder why I release videos at like midnight. That's why.
I feel you. I feel you. I was literally looking up yesterday. I was trying to find a good quality USB-C microphone because all of the Blue Yeti microphones, even the new one, is micro USB, and micro USB is one of the most finicky little cables. It always comes out, and I've had that same problem multiple times because it decides, oh, you've pulled it just ever so slightly, and it decides to come out. So I was looking for a USB-C mic, and honestly, I couldn't really, like, there were a couple, but not that good. Even the brand new Yeti X or whatever it's called, like the top of the range brand new one, is still micro USB. Why? It's 2021.
I'm going to be switching. I'm going to be switching to the Shure SMB7.
Okay.
Shortly, I'm going to be switching over to that one. It's a pricey piece, but it's
okay. Okay. You let me know if it's any good. You let me know if it's any good. I had a big mistake last week, actually.
Yeah. It's going to be a thing. I enjoy mine, but it's showing some signs of being weird. So
Okay. All right. I had a mistake last week when I was recording my Dragon Ball Berta video, the blue guy. I forgot to include the articulation clip that I recorded in the video. And then people were letting me know, hey, where's the articulation? And I was like, oh, that articulation. Yeah, I didn't include it because it was 1 a.m. when I edited this.
The articulation section is for channel members only.
Yeah, I maybe I'll upload it in my next Dragon Ball Figure Arts video as like a after credits thing or something. Like, I feel bad because I did record it. I just forgot to include it somehow. I don't know. I was in a editing haze and I forgot.
Been there, done that. Lane says, "Did you hear Rob Zombie's making a Monsters movie?"
Who?
Not Rob Zombie's making a Monsters movie. Is
he himself a zombie?
I don't know. I have not followed the Monsters since I was like 8, so I have no idea, man. Lane, you know more than I do, brother. But thank you for the
sorry, Lane. I have no idea.
I'm not very much helpful on that at all. I do have a new piece.
It's beauty. I love the stealth Iron Man. I love the blue.
This is the Sideshow. It's 5th scale.
Okay.
Avengers Assemble line. They made 500 of them. And they had a stupid deal on it, so I was like, screw it, I bought it. And it literally just arrived today. I haven't done a video or anything. I just want to take it out of the box. I don't even know if I will do a video on it. I'm probably just going to take it to work and put it on my desk. That's probably what I'm going to do.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
But it does have this nice little light-up function.
Oh.
Look at that.
Right? That's nice.
It's not bad.
That's nice.
So, and it costs less than a Hot Toys Iron Man, and it's bigger and dynamic, and it's beautiful. So,
yeah,
I was like,
it's nice.
Yeah, I dig it. So I don't know if anybody else has this, but the problem is there's a companion piece that goes along with it, which is Gray Hulk, and I'm like, okay, crap.
Okay, weird choice. Why not? A War Machine would have been really nice.
Yeah, well, this was the Avengers Assemble line they did, which was classic. They had a classic Iron Man. They did a Cap. They did a Wasp. They did a Black. They did 4 or 5 pieces, but I never picked them up. But this one was just so cheap that I just decided to pick it up. I was like, screw it. So
fair enough. I'm hoping we get a repaint in that color scheme of that plastic hollow clear thing, Iron Man, but like not clear, but in the blue. That would be nice.
Oh, well,
Toy Fair exclusive stealth version. I mean, they did it with the Mark III. They did a stealth version of the Mark III.
True
So
story.
They could.
I'm
It
in
is
for whatever.
Yeah.
I'm in for whatever.
I mean, for something, because they haven't released anything in like 2 weeks. So come on now.
So I have something here.
Oh, hello.
Yeah. So I posed a question in a recent video. I did a preview video on Quill and the Blurrg, and the question I posed was, which Star Wars creature would you most like to see?
Okay.
And these were the top 2 comments. These two, the top 2 comments.
Right.
So I figured we'd have a live debate, maybe in the chat as well, have a live debate and see what your thoughts are. I haven't made a decision yet. I'm up in the air.
Okay.
But this is what the chat wanted.
Okay. If it's only between these two, because I'd love a dewback, to be honest with you. I'd really love a dewback. But
I'm with you.
If it's only only put your Sand Trooper on top, it'll be badass. But if it's only between these two, I have to go with the Wampa. He's awesome. I mean, he's an actual humanoid type creature, so he can do a lot more than a Tauntaun. It would just be sort of sitting there. You may as well get the sideshow statue that goes with the Hoth, Luke, and Han that they released ages ago. It's far less dynamic. What's it going to do? Just stand there, go wah, 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 and then just be dead?
And you have to get 2 of them because you got one with the damage torn.
Yeah, yep. Or they could do what Sideshow did and have to swap out pieces, but, not likely. I'd go with the Wampa. He's just far more exciting to me, to be honest.
There was a lot of the question I posed in the discussion on that video was, would you want a bloody Wampa
with the arm?
Yeah, like a DX. It'd be a DX. So both.
Yeah, look, I'd go for a swap out arm Wampa with the severed arm. Why not?
Yeah.
Why not? If we're in the realm of wishing, then yes.
I think either one of these would be good. I'm with you on the Tauntaun. Yep. I think it would be pretty much a statue. I mean, it's
kind of boring. I mean, it's a Tauntaun. Come on now.
There's a lot of people that want it though. It was crazy.
I know. But do they really want it? Because when it goes up for pre-order, like the Blurrg, I highly doubt many people are going to order that because if that Blurrg was big, Tauntaun's going to be even taller.
Are you saying that when the price shows up and it's $700, people would be like, "Nah, I don't really want it"?
Yeah.
That's. Oh man, I already know you're going to get the 2 packs. Are you going to build a herd and get like a 2-pack?
In my Blurrg herd, I've made a joke that I was going to do that. I'm probably going to have to do that now. Yes, the Blurrg herd will be a thing. I'm hoping that Queel comes with his display base as well as the Blurrg with its display base. I'm hoping that it's not just one like they've been doing recently, which is really pissing me off. That's like one or the other. But I don't know. I don't know yet. We'll have to wait and see. It wasn't on display at Secret Base with the Blurrg and Queel. The base just wasn't there, so I don't know. We'll have to wait till it's released.
The peg hole for the dart was genius. I really like.
Where is that?
On the Blurrg, it's back behind. It's literally. I think it's behind the right shoulder, left shoulder. Anyways, there's a hole for the dart.
Okay. I'm down for that. That's nice. I don't
know if it's a hole or if it's magnetic. I don't really know the answer.
I prefer it to be a magnet because I don't want a hole in my Blurrg, but we'll see. One thing I don't like though,
you can ask that question.
I mentioned it in my video, but I don't know if you've seen it. In the promo pics, in the banner for Hot Toys Facebook page, right now, there's a picture of Queel on the Blurrg holding the child. It's swaddled. Mm-hmm. But you don't get that with Queel. Right. But that's their banner. Like, what?
Yeah. I had questions about that as well.
It's a little piece of plastic. What the hell's going on? I'm sorry.
Why would they? Here, that's the creative license that the blogger guys get to do these photos.
It's bad. Like, don't do that.
I mean, look back the other one, like with Cody. When we saw Cody, we saw the Utapau troopers, we saw the 212th, we saw all those guys go in the background, and everybody's like, "Okay," and I was one of them. Yeah, I was like, "Hell yeah, give me some Utapau airborne. I'm in. Let's go." And that was, we all know where that ended up. I don't know. They really should. I think for the official like pre-order photos, only include what's included.
Absolutely.
The blogger photos
agree.
that show up later, let them do whatever they want.
Totally agree. 100% on board with that. That child thing kind of pissed me off because if you're just getting Queel, he comes with a welder and a dart, and a bucket. Sorry, he comes with a bucket also. Yeah, and a bucket.
You get to fix IG. You get to fix IG-11 though with your welder. So
you need IG-11 though. So that's a whole nother thing. It would have been cool if they'd included a diorama piece of like half of IG-11 just like on the base on an angle or something, and then you could have had Queel kneeling over like welding him or like something because Queel is a smaller guy. I know
the upgraded pram. They could have given him the upgraded pram instead of doing that.
They could have given him that. Absolutely. Or even a tray of like tea and whatnot, so you can give it to your IG-11, like the little serving tray. You know what I mean? Or one of the crates, that IG-11.
I'm thinking now with your Blurrg herd, you're going to have to build like a 6-scale fence
to contain the Blurrg herd, of course.
And are they giving us only female? They're only giving us female Blurrgs because they killed the male, so they're all female.
Yeah.
So that's This could be
I don't know how big these things are because I haven't seen them in person, but I'm just hoping they're not too big. So we'll wait and see when they release.
Well, I mean, on top of the base, and then the Blurrg, and then Queel. I think we got a good 16 inches or so.
It's going to be sizable. We don't know yet if the Blurrg is displayable without the base or whether he's pegged into the base. I'm hoping he isn't.
One of the photos for Queel was him sitting down on the base with no Blurrg, so I'm pretty sure he can come off.
Okay.
So I think we're good on that one. But because that would be really weird, I think, if they said, you're stuck with this. BP, thanks for the super chat.
Hey,
and the space comment. Appreciate that, man. Thanks very much. If you got a question, throw it in the chat. Oh, here it is. Hold on. He put it out first. Any Batman rumors? Keaton, Ledger, 89, Batmobile.
Hey, I have exactly 0 rumors, unfortunately.
0. Unfortunately, it's been very quiet on that front.
When the Flash movie starts kicking up, I reckon that's going to be a whole new thing. We've got Ben Affleck Batman. We've got Keaton back as Batman. We've got Ezra Miller as the Flash. We don't know who else he's going to be cameoing. It's going to be huge for figures. There's going to be at least a Flash and a couple of Batman figures. And y'all know I love me Batman figures. So just wait. Good things will come. Suicide Squad is out in August. We're going to hopefully get at least a Harley Quinn. So that's good. Another Harley Quinn.
Well, I mean, we got like 4 or 3 on pre-order right there. 3 that are out there.
Yeah, we've got 2 from Birds of Prey.
Yeah.
Yep, Arkham Knight and 2 from Birds of Prey. But I'm all for more figures of Harley Quinn. I love Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn. Fantastic. But I would love to see a John Cena, what do they call him? The Patriot or something? Or the, I forget what his name is. With the chrome helmet. It's John Cena. I want that in a figure format. Whoever else. Rick Flag would be nice. King Shark would be awesome, but highly doubt that would ever happen.
There's Peacemaker.
Thank you. Whoever said that.
Good call.
Thank you, Aquan. Thank you.
Good call on that one. Yeah.
Plenty of DC stuff coming. So don't worry. It's quiet for now. More coming.
Well, we've got more. All right. So you ready to get, as you like to say, spicy?
Oh yes, always.
You ready to get spicy? Okay.
Always.
All right. Let's let me add this one in here. Hot Toys War Machine Mark 1 reissue.
Yeah.
I've got a whole video dedicated to this reissue topic coming. I've recorded sections of it, and it's a lot to put together. But anyways, yeah. So this particular one I found on eBay. So May 16th. So 3 weeks ago. $1,000 sold price, shipped with $29 shipping. And
congratulations to that person.
Yeah, congratulations are in order. Good call. And
Yep, you got in the right time. Congrats.
then we got this one for $375 pre-order. Now, however, that guy with $1,000, he's gonna have it now.
Yes.
He's got it.
Yes, absolutely. Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Why Iron Man 2 so much again? We got Whiplash, we got Mark V, we got Suit Up Tony, Mark V. Now we've got War Machine. Is there something I'm missing? Was Iron Man 2 some secret super Oscar-winning success of a film that I just don't remember it correctly? Because I'm pretty sure it's the least loved out of the Iron Man franchise, right up there alongside Iron Man 3.
But the best part about Iron Man 2 was Natasha Romanoff. She was awesome.
I thought you were going to say War Machine, but sure.
Natasha Romanoff. She was amazing.
Well, they did introduce Black Widow, so it's not all bad, I suppose. But
yeah, I liked it. I liked that movie. It was all right.
It's fun, but it's definitely like bottom tier MCU film, right up there alongside Thor: The Dark World and Iron Man 3. It's in that realm. It's the early days of MCU. It's not like Civil War.
You hurt me. You hit me hard with the Iron Man 3, man. I like that one.
I like Iron Man 3.
PTSD, Tony.
I have a soft spot for all MCU films, but I call it how it is. It's not up there. You know what I mean? But I'm not mad that they are reissuing. I'm not one of those people who kick up a fuss that they're reissuing something. You know what? I have it. Good for the people who don't have it. Now they got the chance. I'm not one of the people who are like, I'm the only person who can have this. Now it's sold out. Haha, you can't get it. I'm happy for you. It does nothing to me because I was never going to sell mine anyway. I don't really care. Plus, I'll be picking up the new one to do a nice retro review on it, and I'll compare it to the original. There'll probably be updated paint applications on the head sculpt. There absolutely will. I can guarantee it.
There better be.
There'll be updated paint applications probably on the armor. Yeah. The joints will be nice and tight again because it'll be brand new. So I'm not mad at all about them reissuing. A couple of YouTubers have this new thing where they just love bashing Hot Toys. They can do no right. When they reissue something, how dare they? When they make another Mandalorian figure, how dare they?
Right.
Come on now. It's a company owned by one guy. He's doing the best he can. He wants to make cool stuff for himself.
I'm one to tell it like I think, and whether I like it or not, whatever it is. And you don't have to agree with me. That's fine. But my thought on this particular issue, this thing here, I actually wrote down 5 different categories of people that would have different views about this. Of course. And you definitely nailed down in one of them. You were 100% in one of them. I own it. I don't care what the hell they do. You're right there. I already own it. Happy for you guys.
Big time.
That's that category. So you definitely fell into one of those. But for those who just want to bitch, like collect something else. That's what I got to say. Just buy something.
There's more.
Just skip it and buy. Dude, go buy something else.
That's what I don't understand. It's like, why are you getting so mad that they've announced this? There's 50 other figures that they've announced or that they're going to announce. It's this. So what that this one is not for you? They don't have to make every single figure for you because you are not the only person in the world. There are millions, billions of people that potentially would love to have a die-cast War Machine that didn't have the means. They weren't collecting. They weren't aware of.
Yep.
Who 100%. Cares if it's not for you? These entitled bratty collectors really piss me off.
That's funny that you just said that. I have a list. I have a list.
Hey, is entitled bratty collectors on there?
I haven't come up with a title yet, but I need to. So I got missed out. Look, I put missed out. Didn't have the money at the time.
Yep.
They weren't collecting.
Yep.
Or they were collecting Star Wars and now they want Marvel. Or they were collecting DC and now they want Marvel or whatever it was, So I got it. Anyway, that's the thing. It's what I don't understand is why you would be upset with a company for producing a product. I don't
it's simple, really. I've got a breakdown. I got a breakdown of this one. One reason, they own it, and they were hoping that they had it listed on eBay for $1,500, and they were hoping that they would sell it. Now they can't. That's one.
Yeah.
Number two, they're selfish, and they want to be the only ones who have it. And I've literally heard them say this. Oh, I don't care about the value. I just care about it, being a limited edition thing, and I'm the only one who gets to have it. Hot Toys are not limited edition, son. They're not limited. It's fine.
There's no numbers. Yeah.
There's no numbers.
This one,
They're
they
not
made
limited.
500 of this. So they made 500.
There you go.
That's
if you
it.
want limited, get a statue. They are batch edition sizes, whatever. It's totally fine. They aren't limited. This is not for you. Hot Toys are literally, it's in the name. They are toys.
Yeah.
They aren't limited edition, one of a kind, super special rare things, statues that are tens of thousands of dollars. They are toys. Get real.
And
the only other, yeah.
I made a point that whenever these grails that are now grails, people like to run that term, these grails, when they were initially announced, they weren't grails.
No, they were not.
Figures.
Yeah, absolutely. They sat around for a while most of the time. Nobody wanted them. People are now asking for a reissue of Whiplash Mark II. That guy sat around for years.
I put it out there because I didn't buy it because I didn't want the figure. But now I'm like, well, if they're going to go all in on Iron Man 2, maybe I want it now.
But if they did reissue it, I wouldn't be mad. I would be fine. Because, okay, that one might not be for me, but it is. I will be buying it and reviewing it. It might not be for me personally, but it is for someone. We get so caught up in me, that we forget about everyone else. And you can't be like that. You need to remember that other people like other stuff. Whenever they announce a new Star Wars figure, I see people who only collect Marvel freak out. Oh, why is this not Falcon from Falcon the Winter Soldier? Why would they announce another Stormtrooper? It's fine, dude. Chill.
I get it if you're a DC collector, though, because they don't announce anything DC, so I get it.
There are many years left to come in your lifetime. Maybe in one of those years, you will be blessed with everything that you were hoping to be blessed with. Maybe it's not this year. Maybe it's not last year, but might be next year. Patience. If Hot Toys is the company that you want to stick with, they release a lot of stuff, so you're in a good situation. But if not, there are statues. There is 1/12 scale. There is quarter scale. There are so many other things and figures that you can collect out there for the thing that you love. It's not just Hot Toys or bust. Just because they're not making the thing that you want them to make doesn't mean that that's not for everyone. I get so sick of people saying, oh, nobody wants this. Really? Nobody? I'm pretty sure somebody wanted it. Yeah. So just sit down, simmer down, simmer it down.
If they're not making something you want, buy a Funko Pop, because I guarantee you they exist.
Yes,
they exist.
They do.
Mike said it first. Shazam!
I think I know why they didn't make Shazam. Let's be honest. The DCEU films up until that point didn't have a very good track record. They just had a major success with Aquaman, and they were on the mend. Okay, Aquaman was good. Shazam was an unproven commodity. Brand new franchise. We'd never seen a live action Shazam before, ever. So we didn't know if it was going to work. Luckily, it did. It was a great success critically, but financially not so much. Yeah. So Hot Toys thought to themselves, let's just wait. If it is as successful as we want it to be, there'll be a sequel. And there is. And there's a new suit, which in my opinion looks even better.
It does.
So
it really does.
It's a win-win. We didn't get
Although they did
Shazam.
Announce that on April 1st, though. That was cruel.
I think that was April 1st in the US. I think it was April 2nd for them, which
that's probably true.
I don't know. I don't think it was they've never done April Fools before, so I don't think they would.
They probably didn't. They probably intended to do it, and then
Howard Chan said at ACGHK, people interviewed him specifically and asked him, "Is Shazam happening?" And at that point, he said, "We have every intention of still making Shazam happen." But for whatever reason, maybe it was a DC mandate. They said, "Well, it's so late now. It's been 6-7 months after the film has come out. It's going to be a year after." If you announce it today, it's going to be another year or more. We'll have already started production on Shazam 2. Yeah. Then we'll want you to do a merch line for Shazam 2. I'm perfectly happy to wait for this new costume. I think it looks way better, to be honest with you. I think it looks awesome.
Fun. As long as we eventually get one, I'm good. I almost bought a statue. Tweeterhead did a 6-scale Shazam statue. I almost bought that because it was like a couple $100. I was like, oh, I might get that.
Plus, the third parties finally, So Toys did a poll on their private group, and they asked, who would you like to see? Omni-Man, Shazam, and a couple of other things. Shazam was the #1 winner by far. So if Hot Toys don't, and even if they do, it'll probably be the new Shazam 2 suit. I'm pretty sure So Toys are looking at doing a Shazam 1 suit, which I'm
Are they going to
really
call him
about.
Captain Sparkle Fingers?
I don't know. They often ask me to help with the naming, so I don't know where I would go with that. I would go
with Captain Sparkle Fingers because that was his nickname in the movie. It was great.
Maybe I'll call him Mr. Business Office.
That was such a good movie, man.
I love that movie. Honestly, I could watch it all day. It's so fun. It's so fresh. It's such a unique take on a darker type of DC. Like, it's still a dark film. There's a lot of stuff going on. People are getting their heads munched off by creatures, by greed, and all that. It's a great film. I love every minute of that film. It's awesome.
It's a 2-pack with Shazam and Black Suit Superman from the remake of The End. It's a 2-pack. There we go.
Yeah, so. I would do that. I would buy that. The weird thing is they would never make a Billy Batson because Hot Toys doesn't make kids, which is weird.
Yeah.
Like we've seen Star Race. Yeah. There are a lot of possibilities when it comes to the name. Let's just say. We'll see.
Well, they could do. We got Shazam. They got Black Adam. That would be amazing.
Yep.
Imagine
a Dwayne The Rock Johnson Black Adam figure.
There's potential out there for some DC collectors. There's potential, and I would 100% buy them. 100%.
Absolutely, unquestionable.
Which brings me to the next thing. All right. This was totally unplanned, but this is a good segue. I feel to the next image we're going to discuss, which is in-game figures. Where the hell are they?
Oh yeah. This is bad, honestly. Infinity War, when Infinity War was happening, they rushed to get them out. They finished that line real quick because they knew Endgame was coming. But now, for some reason, I don't know if there's something going wrong at the factory. Maybe they've tested COVID positive and they're shut down again. I don't know what's happening because where is everything? There's a
like at some point. You get these pre-orders. If you're pre-ordering, you get. So this movie released in the States April 26th of 2019. So we got 2 years on us now. I don't think it's sustainable to preview products and then buy stuff that's 2 years or 3 years old. Well, we're moving on to the next movie, the next franchise, the next show, whatever, Disney Plus, whatever else. The hype, like they're not capturing the market on the hype train. They're missing it.
The thing is, they already captured the hype when the film came out and they put up their pre-orders. They could technically release these 2 years from now, and it doesn't matter because they've already sold them. That's a really shit way of looking at it, in my opinion. I hate that.
Well, the people here in the States will just cancel their orders. And they'll be like, it was delayed, cancel, and
absolutely. It shows that. But again, Sideshow have already placed their batch order, so the only ones that are being hurt are Sideshow, unfortunately. But it's in my opinion, it's not a very nice way of doing things. And I know they're not really here to be nice. But as It's Vegas says, we're still going to buy. We're not going to when something goes up for pre-order. My first thought isn't, they really burned me on that Endgame Iron Man I'm still waiting for. I'm not going to pre-order this. We get so caught up in how good it looks, like Captain America from Falcon and the Winter Soldier. That figure looks insane. We don't even think about, like, we have a passing thought about, it's going to be out in a year from now, 2 years, maybe. Who cares? It looks so good. We need it.
Right.
But that goodwill will only last for so long. Because it's starting to piss me off, to be honest.
We need so many of the in-game figures. Our bro Thor.
You got Hulk. Thor.
Yeah. I wouldn't be. I'd be okay if they didn't make Professor Hulk.
A third Thanos.
Battle damage. Like that's the one I want. I had the other ones, and I was like,
honestly, I'm so far beyond Thanos at this point. I could care less.
Yeah.
But we're gonna have
Iron
a third
Patriot.
Thanos now.
Iron Patriot.
That one I'm really excited about. That one I'm really excited about.
I literally went out and bought Rocket. He's still in the box. I bought Rocket just to go on the Iron Patriot. That's the only because I knew when the Iron Patriot actually releases, Rocket's going to go. The price is going to go silly.
I really thought that was going to be a 2-pack. I really thought that would have been a 2-pack.
Would have made sense. It would have been
very odd.
Though. I think. I guess they could have done it, but I think I paid like $140 for in-game Rocket or something like that. And Bob
Dylan says it's not personal; it's just business.
Yeah. So I purposely got the ones from Guardians of the Galaxy 2 so I could have the switch out heads because I didn't want them screaming all the time. So I got that. Yes. But he's still in the box.
The only Rocket that I don't have is the Guardians 2 Rocket. I need to get that one with the swap out head because that screaming face is getting a bit old on multiple different rockets. It's getting quite old.
My Guardians 2 Rocket has an issue with the tail and the pants where the tail actually stuck to the pants.
Oh my.
And you moved it, and literally, like the material of the pants came off. So that's kind of sucky. But I don't know. The previous owner, humidity, whatever it is, I don't even know. But it's I don't even care because you don't look at the back of the figure, and I don't think I paid very much for it. But
yeah, fair enough. Totally fine.
I do have
rescue. Everyone's saying rescue. Yes.
Oh my god, that's going to be so gorgeous.
Drax is expensive.
I actually, Ekwan, I have my Drax in-game figure right here.
Yeah, he's invisible.
And I'm not going to forget to do the posing section in the video. So there we go.
Yeah, of course. I think why they didn't make a second Drax is the same reason why they almost didn't make the first Drax. There's some weird licensing issue with WWE and Dave Bautista because he's wrestling whatever wrestling rubbish he's got going on. His likeness is owned or something by them, and they had to sub-license the likeness or something like that. They had issues the first time. That's why he came out so much later than everyone else. But they put the money down. They made it happen the first time. I don't think they want to do it again because it cost them a pretty penny. And now he's an even bigger star.
Well, I mean, we got to get him in the next Guardians film. I mean, he's got, I don't know.
Do we? We didn't get him for Guardians 2.
Yeah, I hope so, and I hope they do a different body. I really don't like that figure at all. Like the flat
I don't think they.
I
don't think they're gonna make. I don't think they're ever gonna make another Drax. I don't think. But I hope I'm wrong. I hope this is one of those times where people send me the clip of me saying that, and they're like, "Justin, you were so wrong." I really hope I am.
YouTuber corrected. Yeah, that's why he let Dave says it was owned by WWE, but that's why he left WWE. So I don't know how long that license sticks around.
I think if someone owns your likeness rights, it's owed in perpetuity. Like Lucasfilm still owns Mark Hamill's likeness rights. Depends what they negotiate, of course. But if you're going to buy someone's likeness rights, you want to buy their likeness rights. You don't want to just license it because then you're not owning anything. They are. So I'm pretty sure they would still own it.
Bob Dylan's 100% right. Hellboy for Drax 2. That'd be great.
Absolutely. I love that body. It is fantastic. And the steel skeleton on the inside, it's awesome. Absolutely. Do that. Use that technology.
Yeah. Big fan. Well, I am getting kind of tired of waiting on figures to be released myself, but I have one last question here.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so I love me some Clone Wars. I know you do too. So
me too.
You only get one.
Why are you gonna do me like that? Come on now.
We're gonna see if you're a Jedi or a Sith. You only get one.
This is so difficult because I want both.
Let me know in the chat.
Ventress. I have to go with Ventress. Yeah.
I like the way you think.
I mean, we've got Clone Wars Anakin. We've got Dooku from Attack of the Clones. There's more for her to go with and look cool alongside than like Mace Windu is fantastic. I'd love to have a Mace Windu, but then I think we need a Kit Fisto and a Plo Koon and the rest of the Jedi Order. I think Ventress is a more exciting option. If
I think
you
the
know what
tailoring would be the tailoring and the body and everything would be fantastic versus Mace with a robe.
Yeah, and that's another great point. It would be a little bit. Yeah, it's still a Jedi figure, which is fantastic. But there is a third-party Mace Windu out there who isn't amazing, but he's good. He uses the Hot Toys Nick Fury head sculpt. They just took the beard off, so it's already technically a Hot Toys head sculpt. It does the job, but there isn't a great Ventress out there. The Sideshow one is not. It's not ideal. It's
that's
very
from,
old.
like the first animated series one, and it's dated. So we need it. Let's see what the chat says. Let's see what guys. I got Windu.
A couple of people saying Mace, Ventress. Yeah, okay. I'd say it's 60-40 for Mace at this point.
I think what it is they don't want to be perceived as Sith. That's what it is.
Who cares? We're all a little bit bad. Come on now.
Lane says, do you think there was a chance Dark Knight Returns Cat 1 might be reissued? If so, what improvements would you like to see? Reason to get the Bat Pod. I have no experience with that figure, so I'm going to defer to
interesting.
I have no experience.
I mean, they could. The original one was quite good. I don't have an issue with it. The only issue is that they are starting to degrade, but that's with all things in life. Nothing is going to last forever. They don't know how long something is going to last. It's not like they can make that thing and keep it in a tank for 10 years and then be like, okay, it's good. Let's release it now. So I don't think they can do much for that. They might put it on a bigger body. But the articulation was great because they cut off the suit just before the gloves. So her elbows were just bare elbows. And the same thing with the knees, which is ingenious because that means there's no rubber suit covering the knees and the elbows. So you get more posability, obviously. But yes, they are starting to degrade and potentially a larger body because the new Batman, the DX-19, will be taller. So, but there's no, it's not one of the top priority, I don't think. I think a new Bane is probably higher priority than a new Catwoman, I think.
I think that, I can see Bane selling more.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Also, Shazam over Catwoman.
Absolutely. So. I think anything new, a Black Manta, a King Orm, a Mira, even though there's a lot of stuff going on there. Zack Snyder's Justice League figures, I think, currently for me, would be the priority. If they sat me down and said, hey, Justin, we're going to do a Catwoman, or we're going to do something from Zack Snyder's Justice League, like a Joker, or a Mira or something, I would say let's go with the new first, because Nolan's trilogy isn't going anywhere. It's going to be here for a while, but the DCEU is still ongoing. So there might be a new design for Joker, or there might be a new design for Deathstroke, or whatever. So that has the potential of changing going forward. So cash in now. The Nolan verse is done. We can revisit that whenever. It's literally not going anywhere.
And we've also said that, I think in a previous stream, we were talking about if Hot Toys really wanted to capture some cash, they would dive into the comic book market. So
yes, absolutely. Big opportunity there.
I don't know why they're stuck with the films. It's such a small niche versus this big wet world.
I think Sideshow owns the license right now for Marvel Comics and DC Comics.
Well, they're definitely not exploiting it at all.
No, they are not. They could be doing a lot more. But I think that Hot Toys got away with the comic Iron Man because they did the clear crap. Then it became an artist collab, not a direct line. That's just my speculation. Yeah. I have no info on that. Just what I think is going on. But they could share the license. They could.
They showed off that plastic Iron Man thing the other day.
I know.
Their Iron Man Day thing, they showed that off.
I know. Sideshow doing these weird little cons like that, just for themselves. It's very odd. Like
I'm gonna do my own. I'm gonna do my own.
I'm gonna do the Jedha con.
I'm doing Jedha con, and it will finally be the room tour when I eventually get around.
Put up a bunch of black curtains everywhere, and don't invite anybody in. Just absolutely. Why not? And then a bunch of annoying commentary about get a lot of stuff wrong, and then you'll be perfect. Then it would be just like the sideshow ones.
I was watching. Hey, to be fair, we've made our share of mistakes. Don't go there.
Absolutely.
But one of them was the PS4 Iron Spider talking about how it was in the MCU from Civil War. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Hurt my head, man.
I mean, we've made our mistakes. We might call a blaster the wrong thing. We might call a blaster the wrong thing, but I promise you, I will never tell you that the PS4 Iron Spider suit was from Civil War.
I was like, I was like, oh man, no, that's not. Believe and like I said, I've made my share of mistakes, and I'm sure I will make plenty more. So there you go.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Jedha Con will have promo codes. Yes, I will have promo codes.
There'll be 50-cent codes, and then you can get maximum of $1. Share
with everybody you want. You get 50 cents off of Super Chat. We'll definitely do that. That'll be fun. You were talking earlier about like mixing scales and those kind of things. I've been having a lot of fun mixing larger statues and 6-scale figures, and helmets have been a thing, which I've been moving crap out of here into another room, so I got that going on. Yep. But space is becoming a problem by doing that.
Always.
Space is a problem. I really, really, really wanted that Sideshow Rancor, like the big one.
Oh yeah. Yep.
But there's just no way, man. I
can't
picking up like 30 spots.
Yeah, you can't rationalize having one Rancor over 10, 15, 20, 30 1/6 scale figures. That's more important, I think. I think
so. And the reason I got this is a small piece. This is not large at all. In fact, I've got Mark 7 right here, just to give an idea of scale. It doesn't really take up that much more room. It's not, so I like this one, but I don't know. I'm having fun mixing stuff, but I am finding it to be a little bit difficult mixing in larger pieces. So I've got quarter scale Grievous, which takes up a stupid amount of room.
Big, huge. Yep.
The sabers that are just huge. And you don't want to, you want to give it like 6 foot social distancing because you don't want to breathe on it and break a saber. But the mixing of scales can kind of tough. But I have the HasLab Razor Crest coming, which is 3 3/4.
Yes. Okay.
And then I know you buy Lego, and I'm like you got all these. I don't know. It's crazy. I know I'm not alone in this.
Let's be honest. We're not faithful. We will buy whatever we decide to buy on the day because it looks cool and we need it. There you go. I need to get that Razor Crest somehow. I didn't back it originally because I was like, I'm adamantly not collecting 3.75-inch figures. It's not my thing. And then I bought the Slave One, and the Slave One was beautiful. So
I need to buy the Slave One.
You do need to buy the Slave One. It is one of the most beautiful Hasbro products that I've ever seen. It is weathered. It is super well painted. It's got a stand, which if it didn't come with a stand, I wouldn't have got it. It comes with a stand. It looks fantastic.
Got like the 3 3/4-inch vehicles. I got the ATT, the Beetle Walker. I've got TIE Fighters. I've got other stuff that takes up way too much room. I don't know. I like Star Wars vehicles. They're cool.
I mean, that's a big part of Star Wars is the vehicles. That's why I got the Slave One, was because I had no representations of Star Wars ships. And that's such a big part of Star Wars are the ships. And really I felt like I was doing it a disservice by not having some sort of representation on the display. So
I was considering picking up the Lego Slave One, and then I was like, you know what? I probably should just get the Black Series one.
The UCS Lego, because I've got the UCS one and the 40th anniversary one. The UCS one is about the same size as the Vintage Collection one, but obviously it's Lego, so it's up to you which way you go. Yes, we are. I'm so sorry.
Linda's the worst. She buys everything.
I'm so sorry.
She buys everything. So she's like,
I'm so sorry, Linda. I'm so sorry.
She's part of us as well.
But I'm with you on mixing scales with bigger stuff. Like I can go with quarter scale stuff up on top, 6 scale stuff down below, but I just can't mix the smaller stuff. because it looks weird. It looks weird. I don't
really
know. I just
does.
can't get around the smaller stuff being there. But bigger stuff, I'm totally with you. Statues, quarter scale figures, I'm absolutely fine with it.
Is
that a Jesse?
Yes.
Okay.
One of my favorite figures in the collection, honestly. I have Jesse, Woody, and Buzz, and Revoltech, and they're some of my favorite figures ever.
Yeah, Revoltech figures are awesome.
I love it. The expressions are just great. And who doesn't love Toy Story? All right, so I've got one more. Let's see if I can share this. This is out of left field, honestly, because I'm actually excited for one of these two figures.
Okay.
Just one of them, though.
Okay. All right, let's see. Hey, oh my god.
Just one of them.
Oh my god.
So we have Homelander or John Lander. Yeah, John Lander.
Oh my god. I have no words. The Young Rich Toys one is so bad.
He's got the dad bod.
He's got the dad everything. That is just they do so well with the animated figures.
Right.
They have not impressed me with a single one of their realistic style figures. Not with a single one.
The So-So Toys one, though, looks pretty good.
So-So Toys, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but someone who works with an official company designed and made the suit that was sent to the factory for mass production. I can't tell you what company, but it's a company that we all know.
Gotcha.
And that means that the quality of the prototype, at least, is on point. The head sculpts look amazing. They just showed yesterday that the laser baby, you'll be able to touch the top of its head like Sideshow C-3PO and the eyes will light up, so it's no buttons or anything like that. It's capacitive. So-So Toys is my number one third-party company. I've said it a bunch of times. The sculpts are the best, in my opinion, of any of the third-party companies. The paint applications are always stunning. They all come with bases, which is so simple, but a lot of companies don't do it. They're all custom bases for that figure with their logo on the base. I mean,
we're releasing this week or tomorrow or today or whatever day.
Yeah, the Arrow. Yeah,
that one. I'm stoked. I'm definitely getting that one.
Yeah, big time.
I think it's, even though it's DC, I just think it's a good looking figure. I'm just like,
I mean, we're getting a freaking Flash from CW from Hot Toys, so this will be a great companion piece to go with that Flash from the CW. I did get a message from So-So because So-So is one of the companies that sometimes send me product samples. They are sending me a sample of Green Arrow. They sent me a huge list of stuff to be careful of, not to break. So, and they're like, please mention this in the video so everyone knows. So I will let you all know when it arrives what those things are.
Ooh, Proxy 1/6 Boba Fett and War of the Bounty Hunters jet black suit would be amazing. Yes.
I don't know what that is. I'm gonna look it up.
All right, so I'm without having spoilers. It's a new comic series they just started. It's the War of the Bounty Hunters is this comic series.
Well, I can't look it up because my keyboard has died. So
well, they just dropped the first issue, and essentially this series, I think it's 6 issues, 5 or 6 issues. They just started issue 1. It takes place in the time between Han goes in carbonite and Boba Fett.
Is canon or no?
Well, yeah, it's comics. Yeah, Is
it real? Is it like part of the real Star Wars? Is it Legends? Yes.
No. This is deal.
Okay.
So Han gets thrown in carbonite. Boba Fett carries him off from Cloud City, and then it's the story between that point and to where he gets rescued at Jabba's palace, or arrives at Jabba's palace. I don't know where it's going to end up.
So you're trying to tell me that between those two films, he went and got a different outfit, but then put on his original outfit again.
I don't want to spoil it for you, but
I'll
just picture Boba Fett. Picture Boba Fett as a Death Trooper.
Okay, but it's just, I don't know, stuff like that just weirds me out. It's like when Arkham Origins came out after the 2 previous Arkham games, but he had gadgets that he should have had in the later games. You know what I mean? Right. It's like, it seems like they're just like, ooh, that would be really cool, Black Boba Fett. But it makes no sense that he would Anyway, I'll
if
check it
you
out.
read the story, it makes sense. It makes sense. Trash says it's canon until it's not, and that's 100% true. That's how it works.
Okay, then.
It's there are some appearances in the first issue that are throwbacks from films that some people didn't really like.
Okay.
And it's very interesting. It's very, very interesting. So the first issue is just out. You can read it on digital if you don't want to buy the book. But I bought several copies because I wanted different cover art from different artists, and it's pretty freaking good. So yeah, definitely recommend that one if you like it. So I've been buying all kinds of freaking comics, man. I bought a Grievous. I bought a. I haven't even, it got shipped the other day. I bought Star Wars Tales #9, which is Darth Maul cover. It's kind of crazy from way back 2012 or something silly. I don't even know. I've been buying silly things.
I do need to finish playing the VR games, Tales from the Galaxy's Edge. I haven't finished playing that yet, but apparently it gets good. So I've just been blasting my way through some Rhodians and other sorts of creatures, but I do need to finish that off. So that's my only other, aside from film Star Wars lore, that I'm currently involved in. Literally involved in. You're literally like blasting Rhodians. It's fun. I'm
running through the Miles Morales game right now.
Ooh, it's a great game. I really want them to announce this Spider-Man PS5 2. I want them to announce Spider-Man 2 ASAP, please.
Yeah.
Come on.
We need the tracksuit, the black, red, and white suit. I want that one. I mean, just.
Are you with me in saying that they're finished with the PS4 Peter Parker suits? I think they're done now.
Yeah, I think they're done. I don't know where else they would go.
There are some weird ones. But I don't think that they would be so popular. If they did a Sam Raimi suit, that would be awesome. That new company just announced one yesterday.
Yeah,
but they're not a new company. They're not. That company, Thunder Toys, is Present Toys, who made a bunch of really good figures already. So they have a track record of making great stuff. But I think they have rebranded because they had some legal issues.
That never happens. That never happens.
Never happens.
I have historically not done third-party figures on the channel. In fact, I don't know. I don't think I ever have. But
Green Goblin? Did you not review the Green Goblin? No. Okay.
I just got it, and nope, I never did.
Yeah.
And I did a Patreon-only channel member live stream thing with it. I think I did that, but I haven't. But we're about to open the floodgates with that, so that should be a lot of fun.
It's about damn time that someone made a Sam Raimi 2.0. I need that. The base looks awesome. The suit is all fabric, no creasing ever. I'm really excited.
I like the base. I think the base looks great.
The base looks beautiful.
And anytime you have Spider-Man with diorama bases, this just makes it more fun. So
absolutely. Absolutely.
Velocity suit. They did preview a Velocity suit, so that's true. Did it ever go up?
It's kind of ugly. No.
Did it ever go up? I don't know if it did.
No. It's ugly. I'm sorry. I really don't like it. It's not good. It doesn't.
I want all the Spider. I can be done with the Peter Parker. Give me all the Miles, like the Miles suits.
Yeah, the Miles suits were a little bit less exciting to me, but they were more Miles. Like they were more Spidey-like. Whereas some of the Peter suits were really out there, like Ghost Spider or whatever. He was called like freaky. So I'm with you. The Miles suits, I would be all in for that line. If they do them all, I'm happy.
And as long as they include a bodega cat like Spider-Man with every figure, like they're doing Grogu, I'm in.
I've seen a comment by Eric, and I don't mean to go off at you, Eric. I'm not mad at you, but in the So-So Toys group, everyone keeps asking, "Oh, So-So Toys haven't said anything for a while. The pre-orders, are they cancelled? Is the product cancelled? Why is the company? Why aren't they releasing anything? Blah blah blah. So-So Toys. Chill."
Yeah.
Do you every single day are you asking if Hot Toys have disappeared and if Hot Toys have cancelled the pre-order? No. Some people are. It's going to be fine. Gambit will release just when he releases. And the same thing with they've just released Green Arrow. Robin is coming next. I'm pretty sure they said Robin is coming next, and then Nightwing's coming after it. One's coming in end of June, one's coming in July. They've got a lot of figures up for pre-order. They've got 11 figures, something like that. So they need to slowly but surely catch up.
Yeah.
They will all come out. Nothing has been cancelled. Totally fine. They're still hard at work. No news is good news.
I'm most excited about Nightwing, by the way.
I'm so excited about Nightwing, but also Homelander. Also the rest of the Titans. They're doing Superboy. I'm really excited about Superboy. So
yeah, that's true. The Homelander one, I want it, but like it's going to be the only one. I don't know. It's going to be like it's going to sit here for a while, and then we're going to wait on them to possibly do something else. And
I'd like a Black Noir, please.
Someone. That one would be super simple, I think.
Yeah.
We'll just get the 3-0 Snake Eyes, and we'll just.
I have it. I have a sample of the new Snake Eyes. I will probably be filming it today. I haven't even opened it yet. It's coming out next month, I believe. I know nothing about G.I. Joe because in Australia we don't have it's not ingrained in our culture like it is in America. I don't think we ever even had the show originally at all. Like we never had the figures or anything. It's not a big thing here. So I know people are going to be mad at me because the only exposure I have to G.I. Joe are the films. And there's nothing I can do about it. We didn't have G.I. Joe. It's just the way it is. We just didn't. So, sorry.
You'll go on the Hasbro YouTube page, and they stream it 24 hours a day, and you can watch all kinds of G.I. Joe.
No. I think potentially I didn't make myself clear. I don't care about G.I. Joe.
No, you got to, man. You got
I enjoyed the films.
Then you got Timber.
I enjoyed the films, and I'll be watching Snake Eyes, but I'm fine.
When Justin, y'all let him know in the comments section like you normally do.
Yeah, you let me know in the comments, everyone. You let me know how bad I am.
I'm definitely getting that. Storm Shadow looks fantastic. So yeah.
By the way, Jaden asks if Present Toys is bringing rebranded. What happens to all the stuff that's up for pre-order? Again, sky is not falling. It's totally fine, Jaden. Their Constantine just arrived yesterday, and it just had the new brand on the packaging. Everything is fine. Nobody's fleecing you. You're not running out of, you're not losing your money or whatever. It's just a name change. All the figures are exactly the same. They're called the same thing. They come with the same stuff. It's just a different logo on the box. That's it. So
and a year from now, there'll be a different logo on the box.
Correct. Exactly.
That's how it goes. That's how it goes. Yep. Oh, that's funny. Well, what have you got coming up this week on your channel? You want to tell anybody what you got going on?
Yeah, sure. The Sideshow Harley, the new one with the Feist and body, just arrived. That G.I. Joe Snake Eyes, also. The Thunder Toys Constantine. And it comes with this huge... this is the Keanu Reeves version of Constantine. It comes with this huge mirror thing. I haven't seen the film again, so I'm sorry. What else? The Naruto. The new 1/6 scale Naruto from that other company, Zen. I think it's Zen Studio or Zen something. I'll get it right in the video, I promise. And then 2 3-0 1/12 scale figures, T-800, Terminator, and Sarah Connor. I've never owned any of their 1/12 scale stuff before, so I'm really excited to see if it's any good, because I don't know if it is going to be good or not. And one that you're probably going to be excited about, a fully custom Armorer figure from the Mandalorian in 1/6 scale. Made by Art 15 Customs. It looks, based on his Instagram pictures, it looks amazing. So he sent it to me to review. It's just arrived today. I haven't looked at it yet. I'm quite excited. So that also, I'll have to somehow slot that in. And there's something else. Assassin's Creed Ezio. The original version of Ezio. Ms. Collection's favorite.
The white suit or whatever. Yeah.
Don't it? Yeah. White suit. Yeah. How am I going to film that? Pain in the ass. That's how.
Somebody one of the guys in the Facebook group today posted that. He goes, whatever. He wasn't happy with it for whatever. I don't even know why he wasn't happy. I don't even know why. Just wasn't happy with it. So I don't know.
Okay.
But, that's how collecting goes.
It'd be how it do. I've also got a couple of random things like the villain from the Ultraman Netflix series, full diecast, 1/6 scale. He arrived. I really recommend the show, by the way, if you haven't already. It's a great show on Netflix.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like Iron Man, but different. It's badass.
It's anime Iron Man. It's
correct.
Really, it's strange. If you're,
it's
strange.
It's good. Just watch it. Yeah. And also this thing called a Mazinga or Mazinga. I don't know. Anyway, it's a Japanese super robot thing. I was sent a sample. I don't know anything about it. Maybe people are going to say I'm ungrateful, but I don't like getting sent stuff that I know nothing about because I feel bad when I try and review something that I don't know, like at least a passing level of knowledge. Like I really know nothing about it. I feel like I'm potentially doing it an injustice because I don't know anything, literally nothing. Like I've never heard of it. I've never seen it. So now I'm going to have to do some research about this Mazinga. Am I pronouncing it right? Does anyone know?
I have no idea.
Anyway.
The only Bazinga I know is from Big Bang Theory.
There you go.
Sheldon. So there you go. Proxy says, Super Puff for No Way Home and Multiverse of Madness Hot Toys are coming out. Ooh. I'm excited for the film, and then 2 years later, the figures. So that's we'll go for that. I'll enjoy whatever they release. For the love of God, give us Rex and Ahsoka and some 501st, and I'm good. I'm good. Just hook me up.
Yeah.
The rest of it, it shows up when it shows up, and the rest. And then in the meantime, I'll buy statues and comic books and Black Series figures and other junk I don't need. But that's what we do, so it's all good. So
I'm hoping that they like wake up. Hello, guys. Knock knock. Time to wake up. Let's make it happen.
Dude, if they make Black Widow figures and make us wait 2 years on that, I don't. Anyways,
absolutely. But the issue is, what's going to happen. It's going to be white suit Black Widow and Taskmaster, and they're not going to give us that awesome looking badass black suit with the armor on it. Yeah. Red Guardian, not going to happen. Her sister is 100% not going to happen. Like, that's not even in a realm of possibility. But a Red Guardian figure would be awesome. I would be all over that.
I'd be all over that too. And Taskmaster. Well, I mean, they've already previewed Taskmaster, so
I think it's a safe bet. I think they're doing the lazy route with this sort of stuff. 2 figures. We got Bucky and Cap. We got Wanda and Vision. We're going to get Taskmaster and Widow. We're not going to. They're not going deep in these lines anymore. It's starting to really bug me because, like, from the Winter Soldier film, they went really deep. We got Nick Fury, we got Black Widow, we got the Winter Soldier, we got a 2-pack with Civilian Steve and Stealth Suit. Like they went really deep into that line.
Yep.
But now we're just getting 2, and that's done. Come on now.
Who knows? Hot Toys, just give us a call. We'll help you out. That's all. We got you.
Like you don't have to make every single character, but at the very least, they should have made Falcon and also Cap. Like it's a completely different suit. I don't think people are gonna only buy Falcon or only buy Cap. I think they will both sell. To those who is. Let's be honest. If you wanted a Falcon, you're not gonna get that Cap because that's not Falcon. You wanted a Falcon. You're just not going to get anything at all. And if you wanted a Cap and they'd announced Falcon, you're not going to just buy Falcon and I don't want the Cap suit anymore. Who cares about that? Like,
right. You're going to buy both because that's what you do. It's just crazy. Next year's Hot Toys, Red Guardian would be awesome along with the other 2 Widows. I agree.
Yeah,
I agree. I'm pretty stoked. Oh, also, I think coming out very soon is the XO6 Data. I think that's coming out I saw some production photos of like the packaging and the figures and whatever for Star Trek people out there. I know.
You know what they say? When we see packaging, it means it's almost there.
It's getting close. So I will definitely be checking that out. And I think I've got I don't think I'm allowed to talk about that one yet. A Pure Arts piece coming. So I'm not sure.
Okay.
I'm allowed to talk about that.
Exciting.
But, yeah, and it should be super fun to get along with that. But yeah, so I'm going to wrap this thing up, guys. We've been here almost an hour and a half.
Nice.
And I don't know if I'm going to do a video on the statue or thing or not, or some other stuff. Sometimes I don't know if you're like this, but sometimes I just like to collect and
me too.
The camera out of it. It's just like
I've got another. As I said, I got the Marvel Legends wave of. As I bumped my mic and I repainted the US agent and I removed the star on his head. But like I did that just for me. I didn't. I'm not doing a review on these.
Yeah.
I just wanted him to be accurate to the show, and I just wanted to have fun.
I did get another Death Trooper in, so that's fun.
That's always good. I love Death Troopers.
Army building that guy, and I got another Spider-Man figure in, but will I make a video on it? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Which Spider-Man figure did you get?
The Scarlet Spider I got back, and I never did a video on it, but it's like, it's been out for a while now, and I don't know even know if I want to mess with it or if I just want to throw it in the case and enjoy it, which is probably what.
Yeah.
But what else did I got? I think I haven't really bought any. I've got the Mark VI War Machine coming. I've got Whiplash coming. These figures I just never bought that I finally decided to buy. The Green Vigilante, whenever it shows up, we'll do that.
Whenever it shows out. There's a comment there from someone called Jedi Knight. The MCU is sickening. It's oversaturated the market. I don't know if you're joking or not, because if you compare how many MCU figures were announced this year to how many Star Wars figures were announced this year, you're way off.
Yeah, and that's all caps. But he had to be serious.
Oh, all caps. I'm sorry, I should have screamed it. But like, what do you want them to make? You want them to go and make
all year.
You want them to go and make a Terminator 2 Sarah Connor? That's the kiss of death. You want them to make no money? It's a business at the end of the day, and just like back when they started, when the 80s stuff, they were having a real kick with the new Predator films were coming out, and there were new Terminator films coming out. They didn't just decide to wake up and said, you know what? We're going to make Terminator stuff now. There was new stuff coming out. Therefore, they made that stuff. There was a new RoboCop film coming out. We got RoboCop figures. There was a new Predator film coming out. We got Predator figures. They can only make what is popular because they need to make money.
There are no films. There are none.
There is nothing.
There's nothing.
What do you want them to do? They can only make what they're going to make.
He'd rather see Cruella. That was just released on Disney Plus.
I would actually buy a Cruella. I loved that film. That film was fantastic.
So they made Belle from Beauty and the Beast. So who the hell knows? I don't.
They did. Yeah. Someone bet me money that they were going to make an Aladdin figure. I was like, no, they will not make an Aladdin, and of course they didn't. But I would be all in for an Emma Stone Cruella figure. That film was awesome. But which outfit? She had so many outfit changes in the movie.
I haven't seen the film yet because it's not like I don't have to see it now, and I didn't feel like.
No, it is very good. I really enjoyed that.
I like Emma Stone, and I'm sure the film will be good. I'm just like,
she is great in that film. It doesn't overstay its welcome. That film, it's short enough, and it gets to the point. And it's well shot. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, cool. Thanks for the recommendation.
No problem.
Oh yeah, we do need all our Bad Batch people. Yes. Oh, we need all those. Finally,
I'm Bad Batch for me is just it's just off the radar now. That last episode with the sisters.
Oh yeah, they came back. Yeah, the Martez sisters. There's stuff. It's coming together, man. It's gonna happen.
Is it? What's coming together? Like, it is just nowhere.
I agree. We're in a holding pattern right now. We're in a holding pattern.
But there's no need. There's no need. What they should have done, 6 episodes. They should have had a clear vision, no crap, no sisters, no just, we're doing a job and then we're going to fail at the job that we were hired. Like, they have failed so many times. Are they good? Are they good at anything? Because they keep getting their asses kicked. They got captured and had to be rescued by a child. Are they elite or are they morons? Because at the moment, they're morons. Like, it's Dave Filoni back to his old ways. He's just, without Jon Favreau there, keeping him in check and keeping everything tightly knit and very slim and bare bones the way it needs to be to keep the story flowing. He just goes off on a tangent and makes weird shit, and it's what's happening.
Well, I think we got Moochie.
That was so dumb. I'm so sorry. Moochie. That was so dumb.
I agree. The last episode was like, why can I get my time back? I agree.
The only part that I was started to really enjoy the show was the chase with Fennec. That was really good. I enjoyed it. There was suspense there, but like. That's what it should have been. And I know people are saying that Clone Wars has a lot of filler, but I'm saying it shouldn't have been Clone Wars. It should have been it's a streaming show. It's not a Cartoon Network show, right? 6 episodes, short, sharp, and sweet. We know exactly what we want to do. The only stuff that's happening is progressing the story. It's a really interesting time. It's after Order 66. The clones are being phased out. The stormtroopers are being brought in. It's very interesting. There is some cool stuff going on.
Yeah.
But they're not focusing on any of that.
Headaches.
Don't even.
He's literally just saying.
My head. Oh,
no. Good soldiers follow orders. That's all I'm saying. Hey, but. In a couple days, we get Loki. So
tomorrow for me. Tomorrow.
For you tomorrow. Yeah. So yeah. Loki.
Okay. I'll simmer down. I'm excited for Loki. That I'm really excited for.
Breathe.
But Bad Batch is taking all of the goodwill that they built with the last 4 episodes of Clone Wars and throwing it right out the window. That's just for me at least.
It's okay.
Totally.
Now everybody go to his channel, leave comments about the Bad Batch. Oh God! All right, we're going to wrap this up, guys. Thank you very much for all 300 of you guys who joined us for the past couple hours.
Hey,
you guys rock! Thank you very much. Go check out Justin's channel and subscribe here if you haven't already done that. But we got all kinds of crazy stuff coming up. Super excited about it. And there's Rodrigo with the better late than never. I can see that Ryan received a statue. Loki can swing me back into Marvel. Scared. Yeah, Rodrigo's definitely a Star Wars collector.
Rodrigo, every time I see your profile pic, I think happy from the MCU. I don't know the suit and your hair and everything. I'm like, oh, it's happy. Oh, that's Rodrigo.
He's totally dating Aunt May, but she's breaking it off with him and he doesn't know it. So it's okay. It's all good. So, anyways, guys, thank you very much. Y'all be good, and we'll catch you next time. See ya.